We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
We've all heard that this election is something we've never seen before.
I've never seen anything like this in modern presidential politics.
Do you think this really is the most important election of our lifetime?
It's the most terrifying.
But is this election really something we've never seen before? Is it really the most terrifying we've ever seen? There have been 56 elections before, but what if I told you that this election is just like all the others? The names and faces may have changed, but the same personalities are still candidates. For starters, we have Donald Trump. The Republican candidate has been called a bully.
Trump is a bully, and the things he says are very offensive and vulgar.
And a racist.
Personally, I think he's a huge racist, and I don't think he should be president.
Some may say that Trump has bullied his way to the nominee, but are his tactics any different than the ones used by Thomas Jefferson when he ran against John Adams in 1800? Thomas Jefferson paid newspaper editor James Callender to write horrendous things about John Adams. Callender proceeded to say that John Adams was a hideous hermaphroditical character, which has neither the force and firmness of a man, nor the gentleness and sensibility of a woman. All this while he was serving as Adams' vice president. Pretty mean stuff from someone who wears a wig. How about all the hate and racist bigotry Trump has promoted? Must be something we've never seen before. Wrong. Hate and fear have a big part in American politics. George Wallace was a governor in Alabama who ran as a third-party candidate in the presidential election of 1968. His main stand was for segregation.
And I say segregation now, segregation tomorrow, and segregation forever.
Even former George Wallace staffers agree the two have much in common.
Both of them appeal to the same type of person, to the poor, working class people.
Now clearly, you'd think someone like that couldn't have made it far. But in fact, George Wallace ended up winning 5 states, which is the most by a third-party candidate in the last 100 years. We can't forget about Hillary Clinton, the Democratic nominee and lifelong politician. Surely, with over 30 years of experience, she should be adored by all. Not the case, however. So far, she's been accused of being a flip-flopper.
Clinton, I feel like she's a flip-flopper, and I don't think she should be president.
And a criminal.
I think Hillary Clinton is a criminal and she shouldn't be our president.
Making a promise and then backtracking on it is something that all Americans would never want from their president. While Clinton has been known to flip-flop from time to time.
Do you think New York State should recognize gay marriage?
No.
No.
That's why I support marriage for lesbian and gay couples.
Lyndon B. Johnson famously said in 1948, "The civil rights program is a farce and a sham effort to set up a police state in the guise of liberty. I have voted against the so-called anti-lynching bill." President Johnson was the same person who in 1964 signed the Civil Rights Act, which outlawed the discrimination based on race, color, religion, sex, or national origin, a flip-flop for the ages. But how about all those classified emails that Clinton deleted and lied about? We can't have our president be a flip-flopper and a criminal too.
She was clearly lying when she said that she turned over all the emails. That was a lie. She lied when she said that nothing was marked classified. That was a lie.
Remember John Adams from earlier? How about some American history in the form of the Alien and Sedition Act? With the French Revolution causing a split between Americans, Adams decided to help pass the Alien and Sedition Act, which would arrest anyone who had anything bad to say about the United States or deport anyone who supported France. Some would say it was rather ironic coming from a signer of the Constitution, where the First Amendment can be found. Others might say it was criminal. At the end of the day, we've had both types of characters in office with varying degrees of success. But one thing is certain, you need to do your part and vote.